Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. My dear friends, I welcome you to the channel of ARIHANT Career Group. In today's session, we shall have discussion on vocabulary. I've particularly chosen a topic, fashion, and this is the area that we have to explore using a wide range of vocabulary. I've seen a number of people who are having excellent fluency, but some of the times they find that they are not finding appropriate words and terminologies to express their thoughts and ideas. If it happens with you, I'm sure that this video help you immensely. So let us start the discussion. Here, in vocabulary, the topic that I have chosen here is fashion. So the first phrase that I wanted to discuss with you is sun damaged hairs. So what does it mean by, suppose if you are talking, you are having some conversation with a doctor and you have some issues like that related to hair fall. So at that time, you will have to use some terminologies like sun damaged hairs. Now you have to find out such situations where you are able to use this phrase more effectively and it makes your sentence more meaningful. What exactly does it mean by sun damaged hairs? So that means damage caused to the hairs by sun. I mean to say sun rays. So in that way you will be able to make certain sentences effectively. And the second phrase here is long standing color. It matters a lot, especially when you are a shopkeeper and customers visit you. And if the customers are visiting you and suppose you are using most effective vocabulary, yes, it can help you a lot. But again, it depends on the atmosphere. If English is not predominantly spoken in an area that you actually belong to, but still this kind of the vocabularies can make you feel more confident enough and talk about your product. So where I shall be using such a phrase long standing color, of course somewhere related with the clothes or garment somewhere. Yes, so at that point I can use this phrase. The phrase is long standing color. I can say that this cloth has a long standing color. So people generally ask, frequently ask the shopkeepers, how long will it stay with us? I mean to say, sometimes it becomes light, very light, depending on the chemicals that people are applying here. So this kind of the vocabulary will become very useful for you. And the third phrase here is anti-aging properties. Now, if you understand the word itself says absolutely clearly what does it mean by anti-aging properties. So the properties that help people not to become old too early. If it happens, of course. So some of the medicines, some of the vegetables, fruits may be having such properties. So here I should be knowing what is the exact word that I should use. The most appropriate word here is anti-aging properties. Good. Let us continue. Natural highlights. Natural highlights means where I can use this terminology, this phrase. For example, someone has applied a color on here. So I can say that now it has your color, your hairs have natural highlights. They look like black but not artificially black, like jet black. Jet black means natural black hair. Okay, I can use this terminology, the phrase natural highlights. And the next phrase here is glossy magazines. You must be knowing glossy paper. Am I right? Okay. So I can, while making a sentence, suppose I want to talk about the magazines which are frequently and more commonly published by the publishers or which are made available into the market, maybe related to fashion. Why I'm picking this word glossy magazines, because these magazines which are having the context or having the discussion on the context of fashion, they have to present certain pictures. Am I right? That's why I thought whenever I talk about the magazines, I can say that the glossy magazines of fashion. Yeah, on fashion. Continue. Now the next phrase here is unrivaled service. If someone has given you one of the best experiences, I mean it's the best service, of course what I would say, this is incomparable experience. So here I can also say that unrivaled service. That means I should not compare it. This was the best for me. Am I right? Okay. And the next one here is high street fashion. High street fashion here means in the ordinary market you will find the best and most fashionable products, maybe beauty products or like that. Let us continue with this next phrase. And the next phrase here is a stunning range of. So when should I use this phrase, a stunning range of? Where I should use this is a question I'm sure you will be thinking. Suppose when I'm talking about a different product, then what I say generally, a range of products. So when I see a wide range of products, a range of products, a wide range of products, a stunning range of products. So all these three phrases stand different from each other. Am I right? So here you may like that, you may feel like that the meaning is almost same, but yes, when you are putting a word, a stunning range of. So when I'm using this word in a phrase, my main focus will be I should use this phrase in such a situation where I'm going to talk about the products that are very lucrative. So I can say that just because this mall or this outlet sells a stunning range of footwear, that's why I visit this outlet more frequently. So this can be the scenario. Okay, so what will be the phrase? The phrase here is a stunning range of, a stunning range of dash dash dash. Now the next phrase here is excruciatingly painful. Excruciatingly can also be used in a different scenarios. Let us have one more example here. Excruciatingly uncomfortable, excruciatingly boring, excruciatingly embarrassing. Suppose if someone has had a painful experience, I mean to say bad experience, and I say that this was excruciatingly painful. So that means I'm trying to enhance the gravity. I want to say something beyond that. Am I right? So here the words matter. Words matter a lot in our day-to-day conversation with the people. Everyone is able to convey a message to others. I agree. I totally agree. But yes, how effectively you are able to convey this message, this thing matters a lot. Okay, let us continue with the next phrase here is flawless performance. So if someone has not committed a mistake, I can say that this was a flawless performance. But here again, we are the humans, we cannot be perfect. But to some extent, once we finalize something that has been written by you, or I say something you have already finished, and I believe that this is the best part of my side, then I can say that this was a flawless performance. But still, there may be certain mistakes that we need to work upon. Now, the next phrase here is vibrant colors. So, you must be using colors, correct? So, now I can say that the vibrant colors give me more energy. It makes my day full of energy, or like that. So, whenever I'm using a word color, I can use one more word vibrant to make it more effective. So, it depends in what context and what kind of the structure that you are making. It depends on a number of factors. And next phrase here is fashion victim. A person who has adopted fashion to a great extent, or I would say excessively. In that scenario, I can say that he or she is a fashion victim. Of course, if we are using excessively beauty products and suppose they have certain chemicals which may react on our skin, so it can be harmful. So again, I can say that he or she is a fashion victim. So it depends in what context that I want to use. But one thing is confirmed that the phrase that you are learning here, fashion victim, it is one of the most discussed and effective phrases. Let us continue with the next. The next here is classy hotels. So we say that hotels, correct? So here I can say that classy hotels to make my word hotel more effective, more meaningful. Now it also depends in what way and in what context that I want to say. Okay, in terms of the services, I can say that it's a luxury. This hotel provides luxurious service. It's a luxury hotel, like that. So it depends what exactly do you want to convey, but these phrases will help you for sure. And next one here is long dense books. Long dense books. So the meaning itself is clear from the words. So if you really want to become an engineer, doctor, or you want to become an IS officer, you have to read long dense books. Am I right? You have to read a lot of books. I'm putting a quantifier. Now rather putting a quantifier, I'm saying that you have to read long dense books. So there is a difference between these two sentences. Okay. So phrases can help you to express your ideas more clearly and effectively. So in the last, let us have discussion once again on this part. Excruciatingly uncomfortable, excruciatingly boring, excruciatingly embarrassing. So I'm using excruciatingly word, which I'm using with these three words, correct? So here, excruciatingly can help me to express my feelings, my emotions more effectively. Okay, my dear friends, so that's all for this session. I hope you enjoyed this session, and this session must have helped you a lot to learn and strengthen your vocabulary. Okay, so if you really like this video, it would be great because it is a kind of motivation for us. And one more thing, if you feel like that you want to have such notifications again, because I shall be coming with more videos in the upcoming days, so please subscribe to our channel. If you really find that this is one of the best videos that you have ever seen in English grammar, and of course helping you to build your vocabulary, then you please share it with others so that it can also help others to learn new things. That's all. We'll meet you in the next session. I'm very thankful to you for spending a valuable time and learning with us. Enjoy learning with us. Thank you so much.